Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are all well. Today I have a video for you that has been mentioned by a few people now, and that is dressing from the waist up. Obviously a lot of us have been resorting to Zoom calls and meetings, and we don't need our bottom half to be particularly fancy or dressed up. So comfort on the bottom and smart on top. And somebody drew to my attention that it's actually quite hard to look nice. Well, that's not true. It's not hard to look nice from the waist up, but sometimes if we're in an office, we'll see the full outfit. So if you're wearing quite a plain slouchy jumper or something like that, then it goes with the rest of the outfit. Whereas when you just see that at the top, it can look a little bit plain and not quite as fashion forward or as interesting. So I thought I would share some ideas of dressing from the waist up. So this will be a sat down video of different looks that I'm wearing. I've just got on some plain black leather joggers, just comfy, but I mean, could be wearing any joggers. And I think particularly the thing to focus on is jewellery, details like blouse details, just those little extra things, and layering. All those things kind of contribute towards something slightly more interesting. You don't have to go out of your way to be buying lots of new pieces, but maybe reinvent and rethink the original pieces that you already have. So my first outfit is quite standard, quite plain. So I've got this embroidery kind of blouse on, and I love these. I really think they're a good piece to have in your wardrobe. I've got a couple of variations, and something like this is just so useful to have. It's really plain and simple, but then you could mix this up and layer it with knitwear to kind of add that bit of warmth. You could add a knit vest with this, so it kind of can be worn just simply by itself or layered up, and it just provides that interest with the lovely collar detail, because most people will just be kind of seeing your collar really. And then jewellery wise, I've gone for some layered jewellery. I've gone kind of all out. I've got Habibti earrings on here, which are just classic gold. They kind of strike that really nice balance between a hoop and just something a bit different and interesting. They're not too statement, they're not like a going out earring, but they just provide that interest. I think it's really important to concentrate on your earrings because that's something people will be seeing. And then of course I've gone for some rings and bracelets layered up. I think, like I say, if you've got something quite simple on, or if you've got a lot of more simple kind of clothes like I do, it's nice to find the point of interest in your jewellery and really layer that up. And then I've popped this Arquette knit on over the top just to show you what it looks like with that layered knitwear. You could go for a V-neck, you can go for a round neck like this. Any kind of colour will go with a plain white shirt like this. So really easy, and you've kind of got two outfits in one. So the next look, again, is just really simple, but I wanted to inject that pop of colour because it really can make such a difference. A colour really speaks for itself. If this jumper was plain black, it perhaps wouldn't work on camera, on a Zoom meeting as well, but the pop of colour just really can brighten your face, especially on a screen. So this jumper is from M&M. It's like an oversized bright pink knit, but I mean, it doesn't have to be pink. Any colour that suits you best, I think, is a good one to go for. I've gone for silver jewellery here, part of my collection with North School. We recently launched silver, so I've got the Racine chain necklace on here, and then silver rings and the Scalbrit earrings to match. I thought, I mean, I actually love mixing my gold and silver pieces, but I thought I'd go for all silver for this one. I love the combination of pink and silver together, but again, just to add that extra interest, I wanted the chain on, particularly with the very simple plain neckline. So if you are like me and always in the very, very cold, freezing camp, which I always am without fail, then you might want to use the accessories as your talking point and then keep it nice and cozy with your clothes. So I've got this oversized Zara knit-on available anymore, but I'll try and find something similar. And with it, I popped a headband. I love these were obviously a huge trend not too long ago, but I still think they work really well. I love headbands. I think if you're not in a work environment that's extremely corporate, then just to pop a headband on, even if you want to balance it out with a shirt, maybe if you think it's a little bit too fashion forward, then I think it really works and just injects something different, and it just gives you a bit of, there's something going on extra around you that's a bit more interesting, something you can see. Obviously you couldn't see trousers or nice shoes or anything like that, or even a belt, so to have the headband as the accessory is perfect. I've kept the Scour silver earrings on and the silver jewellery. Any kind of jewellery would go with this. You could also add a fancier pair of earrings or a red lipstick if you were doing more of a kind of friends meet-up Zoom kind of thing, or Zoom quiz or something like that. But I think a headband is a really good one for dressing from the waist up. So let's talk about knitwear details. Something at the moment which is quite a trend, and I can see this being really carried forward into the new season, is this kind of square shoulder detail. I think Zara have a good one at the moment. H&M have a really nice sweatshirt version with matching joggers, so you could have the matching loungewear set on but just kind of zhuzh it up at the top. So this is from Rose Paris. I know I've shared this one a few times before, but I just love everything about it. I love this detail, and I think it just provides something a bit more interesting to just a plain knit. And then I've kind of zhuzhed it up a bit more with this necklace. This is from my collection again. It's the Medina necklace, and I've got the Sahara earrings in, which are back in stock now because they sold out so quickly at the beginning, and now they are back in stock. They're such a really good, easy, chunky kind of hoop that you can pop on with absolutely everything. And then I've gone back for the rings again. So yeah, this is just a really easy one. I think a really easy tip. Look for those little details in your knitwear because it's a really easy way to look fashionable, and yeah, just nice, simple, easy. So I don't think we should forget the power of a good blazer. And what that can do with just something so simple like a white t-shirt underneath. You can pop anything under this. A fine knit jumper would work. This blazer is from Zara. I think it might still be around. I'll try and find it. If not, any blazer kind of works with this look. I've gone for this pearl lariat necklace with it, and I definitely think a necklace is a good option to go for with something like this because the neckline is very simple, but you've got these added extras, the blazer, the necklace. It just adds those kind of layering points of interest. And then I've decided to put my hair up with it with this big clip. This is just from Amazon, just again to do something different, mix it up a little bit. Hair accessories, use them to your advantage. A cute little clip never goes amiss, or a big hair clip like this, a headband like I just showed. So use those to your advantage as well as jewellery, and I think those little fine details like that can really emphasise the dressing from the waist up situation. And then finally, at the beginning of the video, I spoke about layering, and this is an example of what I mean. So I've got this waistcoat, obviously at the minute, waistcoats, knitted vests, things like that, really in fashion at the moment, and also really practical. Like I personally wear them over knitwear just to give me that extra layer of warmth, because sometimes when we're just sat working at a desk, it can get a little bit cold, so it's nice to have that extra layer of warmth. This is from Me and M. I could pair this with a shirt going forward into spring, and then at the moment with lots of different knitwear underneath. It's nice and loose. I've gone for this tonal knit. This is the one I had on at the beginning. It's just like this plain beigey kind of tone from Arquette. I think this is sold out, but I'll try and link something similar. And then you could layer this up with jewellery in whichever way you wanted. I've gone for these hoops here, but you could equally put any of the necklaces on that I've shown you. Silver would go with this, or the gold. So yeah, I think it's just a really easy way to go. And also that shirt that I wore at the beginning would work really well with this. Just a plain shirt or a kind of fancy collared shirt would look nice. Just a really simple, easy outfit. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, just short, sweet, and some outfit ideas for those Zoom calls you have. If you enjoy my videos, please press the subscribe button. I would really appreciate that, and leave me any feedback or comments in the comments box below. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.